Hey guys, welcome to Cubium. Today I'm going to be discussing which turn metric is the best. The first turn metric on this list is the half-turn metric. This is what the WCA uses for FMC. Under the half-turn metric, every outer layer turn, whether a quarter turn or a half turn, counts as one move. Rotations do not count, and slice moves, such as M moves, count as more than one move. However, just because the WCA uses it, doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best turn metric. The next turn metric on this list is the quarter turn metric. This is very similar to the half turn metric, as rotations and slice moves do not count. However, half turns, such as L2s, count as two moves each because they are made up of two quarter turns. The next turn metric on this list is the slice turn metric. This is often used by sites such as the speedsolving.com wiki to tell you the number of moves in algorithms that use slice moves, such as the much-loved H-perm. It's very similar again to the half turn metric, in that rotations don't count and half turns count as only one move. However, unlike the half turn metric, slice moves, which is M moves, E moves, and S moves, count as one move rather than two moves. The next turn metric on this list is the execution turn metric. This is a bit more complicated to explain, but essentially every move is counted by approximately how long it takes to execute. So if you did a U2 with two moves, U moves like this, that counts as two moves. However, if you did it with a double flip, because that's much more efficient, it only counts as one move. And if you did two moves at the same time like this, that would only count as one move. And unlike all the other ones we've looked at so far, the execution turn metric counts rotations as a move because they take a certain amount of time to execute. So which method deserves the crown? Well, the truth is, they're all good for different things. The half-turn metric is very good for the WCA because it uses it in FMC. The quarter-turn metric is good if you want to be extremely precise about how many moves there are. For example, something like God's number, where it's really about exactly how many turns of the cube matter, although that is debatable. That's when you'd want to use the quarter-turn metric. The slice-turn metric is helpful for algorithms, which have lots of slice moves, because you know you can't do an H-perm like this. It just doesn't really work. And the last one is the execution turn metric, and I actually really like this method because I think it's good for saying how many moves there were in a solve. For example, say there's a world record solve. You could describe how many moves there are in that solve. I think the execution turn metric would be the way to go because it really does describe exactly how many moves they did. If you think about it, rotating is a move, and so I personally like the execution turn metric. However, every turn metric has its place in the cubing world for different things, and that is why there are so many turn metrics. So, in conclusion, there is no best turn metric. They're all good for different things. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like this video because it really helps my channel to grow, and thank you for watching.